Hello to all at home from Zoli Pilates. My name is Amanda. I'm sitting here with Jane. Jane is going to help me with the side kicks to show that exercise. So Jane, if you can lay down facing the camera. First thing you want to do is to line your client up against the edge. Now, to let you know, I really wouldn't teach mat exercises on the Cadillac for a number of reasons. One reason being that, especially if you have somebody learning something for the first time, you don't want to have them on an elevated level. But for the sake of you guys being able to see us, we're up here today. So the hips have to be back against the edge, and the elbow has to be back against the edge. Now the feet, there's a lot of controversy about how far forward the feet go. Really, the more basic the client is, the further forward the feet, because they have more balance. When you start to take the feet back in line with the body, the exercise gets more advanced and more challenging. So it's really the client in front of you, the body in front of you determines where the feet are going to go. For Jane, she's petite as well. I'm not going to make her feet go too far forward. I'm going to leave you right about there, Jane. So the right hand is pressing down, and that's stabilizing her. The hip should be on top of the other hip, the shoulder should be on top of the other shoulder. And there are many variations with the head, depending on if the person has a tight neck or any kind of neck issues. You can always stretch the arm out. You want to show them that, Jane? Put your head down. There's that option as well, but she's healthy. So let's get your head back up. All right, so first I'm going to teach front and back. I want you to lift your leg up hip height. Okay. As you bring the leg forward, I want you to wrap it and take it back. And forward, and take it back. And forward, and take it back. Now when she takes it back, she's not going back far enough. I want you to bring it back a little bit more, because what I want for her body to learn is how to use the hamstring to take the leg back, one. And two, for her to get a nice stretch through the front of her thigh. I may even do this so she feels what she needs to do, that length going on through her hip. So do a few more, Jade, see if you can create that. Front, the hamstring lengthens the hip. Good, two more. Wrap, lengthen. Again. Wrap, lengthen, and bring the feet together. Awesome. What I'm looking for also is that she's not arching and curling as her leg swings around. My priority is that she keeps her upper body stable. Even before I start working on range of motion, stability is the first step, and she did a good job at that. So let's move on to going upside. So lift the leg and bring it down. And I'm just observing what's going on with her hip. One more. And down. Excellent. Okay, so as she lifts that leg up, let's do it again. She corrected it a little bit this time. But what was happening is that the hip was falling back this way. All right, bring the leg down. Tell you the truth, when I am actually teaching this exercise for the first time, I have the person turn their knee down, because it makes their body learn where that hip should be. So let's lift like that, Jane. You see how it kind of keeps it there, and bring it down. And two, and bring it down. Now her hips are well stacked. She feels that crease muscle working. Good. So now she knows where her hip is. Let's go back to a turnout, trying to have that same feeling at the top, that hip work. I may put my hand here to help her feel that. And one more. And her hips are pretty tight, so she's kind of struggling a little bit with this. All right, let's go into circles. Pull the stomach in and up, right? Wrap your hip and do some circles for me. Again, I'm just observing what's going on, making sure she's stable. Very good, heels together. Good. So usually the size of the circle is the size of a golf ball. It's very small. You can add challenging bits to it, brushing heel, you know, or if the person's new, you might not even teach that. You might just teach it right here. So there's many different ways to do it.